And now to the first 100 days of the Trump administration. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson heads to Moscow later today for a much-anticipated sit-down with Russia's top diplomat, though not with Vladimir Putin himself. Ahead of the visit, Tillerson held numerous talks with G7 leaders to discuss the ongoing conflict in Syria. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson met again with G7 leaders in Italy this morning as the U.S. continues to press its allies to support the White House's strategy in Syria. British Foreign Minister Boris Johnson, who was involved in the talks Monday, says plans could include new sanctions.
What you've got here is the world coming together to try to support America in their response.
Since last week's missile strike, administration officials have publicly contradicted one another on whether Bashar al-Assad must go and on the possibility of more military action. On Monday, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer tried to clarify things.
If you gas a baby, if you put a barrel bomb in to innocent people, I think you will see a response from this president.
Spicer later said his statement was not meant to indicate a policy change, but he also said the president would act whenever it's in the national interest.
This kind of war crime is unacceptable in the world today.
Republican Senator John McCain says the U.S. shouldn't wait for another gas attack to happen. He believes the Russians knew the Syrians were using chemical weapons because they were operating out of the same military base.
Clearly is a cooperation with Russia and with Syria together.
The White House is downplaying an Associated Press report that said the U.S. has concluded Russia had advanced knowledge of the chemical attack in Syria. A U.S. official tells CBS News the U.S. intelligence community has not reached a consensus about that. And as to why the Secretary of State won't be meeting with Vladimir Putin while he's in Moscow, the Kremlin says the Russian president does not have the time to see him.